Well, welcome back to Foremost Lithium Resources and Technologies, a channel empowering the EV revolution. And joining to give us a very high level overview of the business through the investor deck today, we have Jason, the CEO, joining us. Welcome back, sir.
Thanks, Kyle. Thanks for having me.
Always a pleasure. So I'm going to hand this over to you to kind of just take us through the investor deck.
Yes, thanks, Kyle. Foremost Lithium, we're a hard rock lithium exploration, extraction, and mining company located up at the tip of the NAFTA Superhighway in Snow Lake, Manitoba. We have 43,000 acres there. Um, Four distinct lithium properties. They're called the Lithium Lane properties. There on those properties, we have Zorro, our flagship property, where we have an inferred resource that we previously drilled off, and that's our flagship property. I'll just go to it here. So here's the four properties: Zorro, Peg North, Grass River, and Jean Lake. Over here, you'll see the Zorro property, and that's where we have our known resource. We'll be going back in there to drill off more reserves, and we've touched upon it in the news releases in the very near future. Also, we have three other properties. I'll first tell you a bit about Zorro, though. Zorro has 16 spodumene-bearing pegmatite dikes. We've hit lithium on multiple dikes, so lots more to explore there and lots of reserves to drill off. Our upcoming program is due to drill 7,500 meters, which is quite a bit of drilling. Also, we have there the Grass River claims. They have 7 spodumene-bearing dikes, 10 exposed pegmatites. What's interesting here is we find lithium in cores that have been drilled through the years up and down the Crodak Bay Fault and the Thompson Brothers Trend. This is where you find lithium and gold, and that's how we narrowed in on this property. There's lithium in old exploration drill holes from decades ago. There we have also Peg North, which is the largest of our Lithium Lane properties. We have lots of lithium, and we've made many finds of pegmatites and dikes along the Crodak Bay Fault. We have the Jean Lake property, which we'll be drilling also. Our maiden drill program, 3,000 meters, proved up lithium as high as 1.26% lithium in different spots. We also have possibly connected 2 dikes there, which is very good. And we also hit gold serendipitously. While we were drilling for lithium, we hit 7.66 meters over 7.5 grams per ton gold. So that property will be back on to drill and find the source of the lithium and the source of the gold upcoming season. We also have properties in Quebec. Quebec is becoming well known for the NAL mine, which is owned by Sayona and Piedmont. We have properties near there in Quebec. Quebec, a little ahead of Manitoba so far as there's some good deposits proven up. One of the things I'll point out, and I'm going to back up on the slides here, is that we were able to go in and prove up that our ore is amenable to 6% battery grade. That you do that through a very large bulk tonnage sample. We send that to Ontario. We find out if we've got that we do have the right recoveries and not too many impurities. So it is the product that they are looking for to create electric vehicle batteries. What does this do for us? You can see at the bottom of this slide, it allows us to embark on the DSO strategy. That's direct shipping ore. So that's a revenue strategy where we just dig it out, crush it, and send it to one of the only 2 producing lithium concentrate mines in North America. We've got one mine in Nevada called the Silver Peak. That's a brine mine. That's Solar's, and it's different than hard rock. Hard rock is what they do in Australia. They've grown companies to billions of dollars in Australia, digging it up and sending it off from their concentrate mines to China. This is the model we have in Canada, in Manitoba, and so we can start a revenue stream upcoming here if we deliver ore out to the Tanko mine. You can see here on this slide, the Tanko mine is 400 miles away from us, and we have the proper infrastructure to go ahead and deliver that ore for our potential revenue stream. I'll move ahead through the presentation and talk about another asset that we have called the Winston Gold Silver Project. That's in New Mexico. The company actually went public on this asset. We've proven up high-grade gold and high-grade silver on these veins and the Little Granite mine and the Ivanhoe Emporium mine, and we've done some good job staking and sampling and testing. This was in production in the 1980s. We have not went back in there for a while. We plan to monetize on this asset, this gold silver asset, as gold has been increasing. The commodity has been performing quite well as silver has. So we will plan to go monetize this and possibly even look towards spinning it out in the upcoming year. So we'll go in and explore at the Winston Gold Silver Project. There's a slide that talks about our timelines heading into late 2025 with our DSO strategy. One of the things that we do at Foremost is our road to success has a lot to do with our exploration approach. So whether it's LiDAR, geochem, we do the work that you have to do to reverse engineer where the lithium is on our properties, and then we go drill, increasing the probability of success with the drills. So there's a slide that talks about how we go about scientifically de-risking for our upcoming drill programs and increasing the probability for success. And one of the things I want to mention, Foremost Lithium has a very tight capital structure, only 4.8 million shares outstanding. We recently listed on the NASDAQ under the symbol FMST. That was a milestone moment. That was August 22nd. And we're busy talking to the different institutions and presenting to the different institutions in that very large market on the NASDAQ. So investment highlights, I would point out that our lithium lane projects we're moving into the most aggressive drill programs that we've had in the company's history to prove up reserves at Zoro. So that's a tailwind for growth that creates shareholder value when you go drill off more assets and you increase reserves of lithium in the ground. Also, we'll be looking for more discoveries on our Jean Lake properties, also on Grass River and Peg North. The market, I feel there's an overall longer-term bull in lithium, the lithium commodity. It's been a little volatile recently, but the demand for EV vehicles will keep things moving in the lithium space, and we plan to go and drill off more reserves and find more discoveries. And of course, another way of growing is our direct shipping ore strategy because we have the Tanko mine in the area. When looking at our investor deck, I would get you to go look at some of the models we have for drilling off more reserves at Zoro. You can see where we've drilled, where we plan to drill if we go to look at 3D models in the appendix of the investor deck. We have some historical drilling on these models, and that slide will point out that we'll be going back into Dike 8, where we haven't got a reserve yet, but we will go and drill and see what we come up with upcoming here. And if anybody has any questions, they're free to call me. My name is Jason Bernard. I'm the CEO of Foremost Lithium. I am available on email and by phone anytime anyone has any calls, so feel free to do that. I'll point out that I'm also a director, and I'm the largest shareholder of the company.
Well, on that note, I definitely appreciate the insights, and we'll pass it off to the viewers. We'd love to know what you think in that comment section below. And consider subscribing, because when news and catalysts come down the wire, of course, we'll bring it to you here. But on that, we look forward to catching you in the next one.